Hey y'all, welcome to my channel Naturally Extra, and today I have two special helpers with me. I have my Alice May and I have Benjamin, and the reason why they are here is because we are going to be making some toothpaste for children. This was done very impromptu, like I realized that the kids were out of toothpaste and I thought I would go ahead and film it because Benjamin is home from school today because of the hurricane. By the way, we actually did really well during the storm, and we all got really lucky, so I'm really hoping everyone else that's watching this did as well. So anyway, I decided that it would be fun to film this today because I thought that if the kids made, helped make it themselves, that they would be just a little bit more prone to use it. I don't know if this is really going to work, but we'll see. So for this DIY, I am actually using this little, I already put my coconut oil in here, but I'm actually using just this little plastic container with a lid. The best thing to use for this are those, they're called Go tubes or something like that, and they're like little silicone tubes that you can use for toothpaste and stuff like that. I don't have any. You can even order them off of Wish or Amazon or anywhere. So if this is something that you're going to keep doing, I would go ahead and order some of those. But for right now, this is all I'm using. So for today's DIY, we're going to need coconut oil. Liquid stevia. Now you can use Xylitol. I don't have any, but Xylitol is wonderful for your teeth. That's actually why they put it in like sugar-free gum and stuff like that. An essential oil of your choice for flavoring. I think we're going to do orange and peppermint because they do seem to like peppermint flavored toothpaste as well. And also, okay, you don't have to like it. Also, we're going to be using DE. This is food grade. By all means, do not use the stuff that you would use for a pool. And then some baking soda. Now, if you do not have DE, but you happen to have bentonite clay, then you can definitely just use an equal substitution. It's just, this is what I have because we have chickens and we use it for them. So, of course, it's food grade. So, we just decide, I found out that it's an equal sub, and so that's just what we use.
And special products.
Yeah. Okay, so I've got my little cheat sheet written down here. So let me just move this over here. Okay, so we're just going to mix this into this little container. As always, I will put all the proportions in the description box down below for you. That way you don't have to watch the whole video just to get your proportions again, okay? So to start out, we are going to do, double check so I don't tell you the wrong thing. This is my recipe, but I always forget proportions. Hush. Sorry, 7-year-olds are incredibly dramatic, aren't they? Okay, so we're going to start with, we've already got 1/3 of a cup of coconut oil in here. Make sure it's unrefined. It does work better. If you have refined, it definitely works in a pinch, but of course, unrefined is much better. Okay, we're going to do a tablespoon of baking soda. So Alice May, I'm going to measure out a tablespoon of baking soda, and you are going to put it in here, okay?
Oh.
And remember, this is just like all of our cleaning products and stuff. These do not have to be exact. Okay, there we go. And now, I believe it's also a tablespoon of DE. Yes, okay. Stop. Now, I will let you put the DE in, Benjamin.
Oh, yay.
This is a very big container, but you can use this for all kinds of stuff. I make deodorant out of this. I make toothpaste. Basically anything that you would put bentonite clay in, you can use this. It can also be used if you have animals, if you have pests or anything like that. This can be used as well. Just dump that right in there. This is a super simple recipe too, so you really can't mess this up. You just dump it all in here.
Wait, I forgot. Shoot.
Okay, and so I'm going to put the lid on this and put this back here. Anyway, there are many uses for this, so you don't buy it and think, oh my goodness, I'm only using it for one thing. I don't do stuff like that.
I'll be right back.
That is not cost effective to me, so I very rarely ever buy one specific thing for one specific recipe with the thought in mind that I won't use it for anything else. Excuse me a second.
Mom, can you tell him I gotta go somewhere for a minute?
No, you can just go.
No, tell him.
He has to go somewhere for a minute.
I'll be right back.
Okay, and now we're going to do 1 drop of liquid stevia. Let Mama do this one, okay?
Okay. But that's my...
Okay. And now we're going to add our oils. So,
oils, yeah.
Let's do y'all want peppermint?
Yeah. Peppermint.
Yes.
No. Yes.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay, so how about orange and tangerine?
Yes. No. I want orange. No, I want peppermint. I want orange.
How about this batch we make orange and tangerine, and then next time we make toothpaste, we'll make peppermint. Does that work for y'all?
No.
Well, it works for me. And guess who's making it? Okay. That's tangerine. Okay, and let's do about 4 drops of each. Now you could definitely, if you wanted to, Mama's gonna do this part. You could definitely, if you wanted to, buy some of those synthetic fragrances. You might even be able to use extracts, although I would think if you used an extract, you would have to use quite a bit, because actually all extracts are, if they're pure, of course, they're essential oil and then high proof alcohol.
Well, my mom's a YouTuber.
So you might be able to do that. If somebody tries that, go ahead and let me know. And so let me do 4 more drops of this one. Okay. And then we're just going to mix this up.
Don't cut.
Don't do that now. All right, let me find. Okay, I'm going to mix this up so that it doesn't go everywhere.
Okay.
If you wanted to let your kids do all of this with
Mama,
you could, it's okay. You could probably make this in a big bowl and then just scoop it into a container, which of course, stop. Which of course you would have to do anyway if you were going to put it in those nifty little tubes that I do not have.
Why in the world do I gotta?
And so this is mixing pretty yucky. And now to use this, all your children have to do is get them a popsicle stick or some type of utensil like that, and you can write their name on it. And then what you would do for them to brush their teeth is you would wet their toothbrush and then let them stick the popsicle stick, I guess, in there while it is completely dry. You don't want any water getting in this. And then they can just put it on their toothbrush and then brush their teeth. Now, it looks kind of gross, and that's the DE in it. If you wanted this to have a little bit of whitening power to it, you could definitely add a little bit of activated charcoal. But for kids, you don't really need to do that. Now, this does not have fluoride. We do not use fluoride, okay? Now, if you have tap water, if you have city water, it already has fluoride in it. But for us, we just don't, we don't do it. So if you wanted to put fluoride in it, you can buy powdered fluoride to add. That's just a little side note there. This will last indefinitely because there is no water in it, and as long as you do not contaminate it, and by that I mean getting a wet toothbrush in there, which you could definitely scoop your toothbrush in there to get it out, it would last you forever. This is going to last them about 2 months or so, maybe a little longer, maybe a little less. It really just depends on how much they're using and if they're actually brushing their teeth when I tell them to go in there and brush their teeth.
Because we always don't. That's the weirdest thing I ever met.
Oh, okay.
That's the weirdest thing.
Okay. All right, so anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I wanted to give you a little note real quick. I said in my last video that I was having some press-on nail issues, and I found these nails. Check this out. They're not super curvy. And I found these at Dollar General for $2.50, but you only get 24. So when you think about the fact that you can get 100 of the Kiss nails for about $5 and some change at Walmart, it's not the best price. But these are acrylic. So they're full cover acrylic. They're not like the little tips and then you would apply the acrylic the whole way. So they're actually quite strong. So I'm hoping that these will not actually split down the middle like the other ones have. So I'm working on that so that I can give y'all a really great video of that. And yes, this is very disorganized and very ratchet, but I really, really appreciate y'all taking the time to watch this. If you have some questions about this, go ahead and write it down in the comment section down below and I'll try to answer you. Make sure that you give this a thumbs up and go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. You can also hit that little bell next to the subscribe button, and that gives you notifications every single time I upload. I'm going to try to start a new schedule where I do 1 DIY video and then 1 beauty video a week, or well, makeup video. It just kind of depends on life and how that goes. So anyway, thank y'all so much for watching. If you have any questions or anything, just go ahead and let me know, and I hope y'all have a good day. Bye!